Faster.
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going now.
Is this it?
Yeah, have you got affected by the beast from the east?
Yeah, no, I fought the beast from the east and shoved it up his ass.
Shut up and sit down.
Football, films, bollocks. You going to work?
Yeah, every day.
Apart from, we had some snow.
Apart from this
week.
This isn't beast from the east. I don't know what that one was.
This were pest from the west.
Yeah, I stayed at home till Jeremy Kyle came on. Then I thought, can't do it.
Fuck this. Well, did you both sit at home waiting for the snow to
fall? Yeah.
I just didn't get. I've had a week.
Yeah, you have a week. 16 MOTs later. 16
MOTs later. No, because I had my MOT were due the day the beast came in.
Right.
And stomped through the house. And then I thought, well, I couldn't move my car because I had 2 feet. Well, like, it up to my knee. The snow drift behind my car. So I was like, right, I'm not going to take my car. On that street, it took about a week to get my car
to the bottom.
So then I booked my MOT, and if anybody's listening wanted to go to a certain reputable MOT dealership.
Is this going to be your review of the week?
No, I did leave a review on Google. I won't name them, but they rhyme with Balford's Auto Centre. They also do bikes. So AJ Rhodes, Jake Doyle, the Citizen Kane of podcasting, that we steal the best bits from the other podcasts. We're the purveyors of bollocks, the 100% male podcast.
Yes,
and my mum.
Yeah, and Jake's mum. Are we still all men then? Was my question.
Yeah,
so would you
and
say
my mum.
We're a Yorkie of the podcast world?
The what? The Yorkie. Oh, no girls
allowed. If they were still allowed to use that promotional angle.
Yeah.
When that got sacked off a while ago, didn't it?
I can't.
Not for girls.
It was late 2000s. I remember.
It's still marketed for men, I would say.
The Yorkies took out my first front 2 teeth.
Yeah, you need a good pair of chompers.
Yeah, you do.
Maybe that's why they're not for girls. I don't know.
And babies.
I think what was more.
I don't know why I went at them with your front tooth, because you don't bite with your front tooth, do you? That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Chew food with your front tooth.
You get into it with your front teeth, and then you send it back.
Send it to the molars.
When Yorkies did a chocolate bar just for girls, that's probably a little bit too far.
Well, it's like Brewdog this week. Have you seen?
Well, is that a joke? They've said it were a joke, but you've always got the option of saying, "Yeah, don't worry, guys, we were joking." Secretly, it could have just been shit.
I think the execution. I can't. I think it was a good idea, but the execution was fucking dog shit. Obviously, hence why they were trending all day on Wednesday.
I don't think it'll put any of their customers off.
Well, no, because they're all men, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're on Twitter, FFB Podcast. Follow us. Please.
Yeah, get involved. Talk to us. Get involved. Say stuff.
Audio Boom, Stitcher,
Abusers.
YouTube. And we're on iTunes. Leave us a review on iTunes. Might bump us up the list.
Yeah. Where are we in the rankings? Unranked. Like Goran Ivanisevic. Maybe I like that in a way, though.
Like Goran Ivanisevic in the 2001 Wimbledon Championship.
Exactly.
Have you got a wrestling nickname?
No, I've got your wrestling nickname from last week.
Go on then.
And what I envisioned that as. So it was Head Cheese Toaster.
Right.
And that was based on Al Snow and Steve Blackman's tag team, right?
Yeah.
Called what?
Head Cheese.
So this is Head Cheese Toaster. So starting with the finishing moves, you could have the griddle.
Yeah.
Which is a big frog splash crossbody from the top rope.
Is that a tag team move?
No, this is just you as solo now. Head Cheese Toaster. Or you could have the E-Dam, which is effectively a big boot to the face.
Bit like what Antonio Valencia did to Sadio Mane this afternoon, actually.
And I took it one step further as well. So you've got entrance music by the Fast Food Rockers. They've probably got a song about cheese.
Probably.
It's called Say Cheese. So Say Cheese by the Fast Food Rockers. And you could use a toasted sandwich maker as a weapon.
Yeah. Well, I was watching, for a brief period in 2000, Eddie Guerrero used a lead pipe with flowers wrapped around it as a weapon.
Yeah, when he used to always give roses to China.
Yeah.
And then
weird time.
Taking it even further, you could finish a match by drooling molten cheeses over your opponents, much like the Boogeyman did with his worms.
That'd hurt though, wouldn't it? If you had like a George Foreman plugged in with 20 extension leads and just burnt, singed molten cheese into someone. in the middle of the ring. That'd be a DQ.
This is after the match, so it doesn't matter.
If you want in a DQ, then
it's like an after the match, rubbing the salt in the wounds.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he had the option on the
Yeah.
SmackDown versus Raw? You could just shake hands or just carry on beating them up after. So yeah, head cheese toaster. I think that's a good.
Well, I've got one for you. It's in tribute to Rob Van Dam, who liked a picture of my son on
Rob.
Twitter a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, Rob Van Dam's getting involved at FFB Podcast.
Yeah, so should you.
Yeah, exactly.
And any other mid-2000s wrestlers.
Yeah, if Matt
wrestlers.
Hardy's listening, let us know, because you're my fave. Anyway.
So your boy, Matt Hardy.
I always had an eye on Matt. That sounds weird.
An eye on Matt.
I always looked out for him. Wanted him to do well.
Fucking hell. My nickname is the whole effing bollocks.
Yeah.
Because, that's what his thing was.
Yeah, I'll come up with some stuff for the next episode for that.
Bollock tema.
Yeah, we'll see. Nutcracker.
Nutcracker, there you go. Do you want to get into some sport?
Yeah, I just want to say, why haven't we spoke about Neil Warnock yet?
We have a bit.
One of the legends of English football.
What is because of his longevity, or because it can't be because of his success?
A dying breed. He's been semi-successful.
Wasn't he fighting with Sol Bamba a few weeks ago? Yeah.
He's a legend. He doesn't take any shit. Swears in any press conference that he wants.
Yeah, does
like
what
Mick McCarthy does as well.
Mick McCarthy, he needs to come back for the World Cup for the commentary when he gets sacked by Ipswich. Because I loved him in South Africa. He did commentary.
Yeah, we're good.
Hero.
Warnock, well, what a guy. You need to check out. Have you seen the YouTube clip where he was at Sheffield United? There's like a 17-year-old Figielka in the dressing room. He's bollocking them all. It's brilliant. It's just, I can't imagine.
What's he done?
Promotions, longevity,
he's had one
consistency.
Promotion. Has he had one promotion or two? I think he got. Did he get Crystal Palace up, or was he?
Yeah, and you've got to think.
Got Sheffield United up.
Yeah, and how long has he been in the game? So there'll be promotions in lower leagues shortly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's how managers used to get known. But now it's kind of like
Grancliffe.
A mixture of things, I guess.
Well, yeah, you got to. Yeah, I mean,
no one starts at the bottom anymore.
Arsene Wenger's going that way with like Neil Warnock, where he's got the longevity. He's had no success. He's had 3 FA Cups.
And he talks bollocks.
Sort of kept him going a little bit. But Wenger looked really pissed off at Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
At the League Cup final because he wasn't wearing a suit.
Yeah.
He was doing his little top.
If you can't even wear a suit at a cup final, then I do think you're a bit of a joke, really.
But he used to wear a suit.
Was he meeting like royalty?
No, they were meeting Mr. Carabao.
Oh well, yeah, but is he not like a king?
I don't know. Is he Thai or Bangladeshi? I think he's from Thailand.
I've only ever seen it in Poundland, Carabao.
I used to stack it in a petrol station.
Yeah, is it any good? Tried it?
Don't taste any energy drinks. The bollocks. Apart from Lucozade, the fizzy one.
The original, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Gary Neville.
Get that phone on mute.
Your table's pooping.
Phone's buzzing as well.
I liked Gary Neville's commentary over the 2 games, the 2 Arsenal City games.
Yeah.
Because he just absolutely lambasted Arsenal and Arsene Wenger.
They need it.
Yeah, well, they beat Milan 2-0.
Yeah. Woo! I mean, I was ashamed. I wanted Milan to win, to be fair, but
why?
Because I like Gattuso.
Yeah.
But is Wenger? Should he go?
Yeah, definitely. His time's
he ain't
up.
gonna go, is this? So why even talk about it?
He has to now.
He ain't gonna. Though.
They're gonna finish 6th, maybe 7th. I reckon. Now it looks like they're gonna go through in the Europa League.
Yeah.
They'll like, oh right, now we're in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We'll concentrate on the Europa League instead of the Premier League. So they could drop to 7th.
Yeah.
Burnley could go above them. Leicester could
go above them. But if they did that and won the Europa League, then
they won't win the Europa League.
Why won't he get sacked? That's what I want to know. Why won't he ever get sacked?
I think he's on a pedestal and he's steeped in all the success that he's had, but he's not. But when was the last time they were dominating? I'd say 2005 was the end of that.
Yeah,
Because they went from 2005 to when they won it against Hull, the FA Cup, where they won fuck all.
They nearly won the league that year when Gallas were crying on the pitch after getting beaten by Birmingham.
But that were against United and Chelsea, who were proper going to the wire.
Yeah.
Both in Europe and
I don't know. I can't put a finger on why they are successful at the moment. And the new manager ain't going to bring instant success.
They're stuck in a rut because of Wenger won't change.
Yeah.
They still try and pass the ball around, but they haven't got the zip that they did 10 years ago.
Not like Man City do it.
Yeah, well, Man City are doing what they used to do in 2004, so there you go. Also, they're not the best team in the Premier League history, are they? Man City, I don't think.
No.
There you
will
go.
be.
Sorted. I saw a crazy quote from Arsene Wenger. He complained about second half stoppage time in the League Cup final, and the fourth official replied saying, "Why do you want more time?" Because he only gave 2 minutes instead of what would have been 4 or 5.
Right.
And they were getting absolutely, for use one of a better word, bummed. So, stat for you before we move on. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored more Champions League knockout stage goals in 7 games than Lionel Messi has in 6 years.
Wow.
There you go.
There you go.
Messi
If you needed any proof that Ronaldo was best.
Do you want to get onto that?
I don't know. I thought you were on my side.
Debate. Yeah, but the more I watch them, it's just let them play, don't compare.
Yeah, it all comes down to what defines the best for you. Like, Messi arguably has more talent, naturally.
The best team player. You can tell Ronaldo's... Yeah, Messi's probably got more natural ability and Ronaldo has to work. It's like you see his headers when he's jumping above the stadium to get it. Like,
yeah.
Fucking
well, do you
incredible.
think maybe a good way to judge it is if you took them out of the team, the effect they'd have on the team if we weren't there. So maybe Messi has more of an influence. When you look at Barcelona team now, especially, cause it's not lacking in quality as such, but you think if Messi weren't there, they might struggle for a bit of inspiration.
Maybe, but then they've got... Well, if they had that Dembele fit...
Yeah.
But they haven't been really since he signed.
I think Madrid without Ronaldo would struggle.
But Barcelona have got a better centre forward in Luis Suarez than Benzema.
Do you think so?
He's been coasting.
He's a lucky boy, isn't he?
Cavani, if he played in a better league, I think he did quite well with Napoli for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But he's scored more goals than Neymar in League One. Imagine if you were in Football League One. Cavani banging her in for Peterborough United.
Well, one of the things Warnock said actually were about Neymar signing for Wolves.
What?
Because Wolves have got loads of George Mendes players. And he said, I won't even care if Neymar signed for him. I don't bitch about these sort of things, I just get on with it. That was pretty much his quote. Yeah. People complaining about big money in football.
Is that because the manager and Ruben Neves went to Wolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got a load came.
Yeah.
There's Wolves. What do you reckon they'll do next season?
I don't know, you can't
judge until the transfer window, but they've got
everything completely changes when they actually start in the Premier League, don't they?
I think they've got a Premier League quality team. So I'll leave it at that. I've got another thing Gary Neville said, by the way. You know one about whether it's a BAP or a BAM.
Alright.
Gary Neville said it's neither of those. It's not a tea cake either, but it's a muffin.
So is this if you went to a butty shop, this is the bread roll, yeah?
Yeah, can I have a sausage muffin?
Yeah, I've seen them called muffins or oven bottom muffins.
Yeah, I've got some oven bottom muffins in my bread bin, but there's not.
I guess
bread
it's regional, innit?
Oh,
what do you call it? BAP. I would call it. A roll to me is smaller than a BAP.
Like, I went to Preston bus station once upon a time. Sausage roll.
Yeah.
And they give you a sausage sandwich and not a sausage roll as in a pastry.
Right, okay, yeah.
BAP.
Barm cake.
Sandwich. Barm cake.
How are you feeling about that? That's
bollocks.
Barnsley, South Yorkshire.
South Yorkshire, yeah. Sandwich, man. It was not hard, is it? I've got a lookalike for you before I've got my little list here. Marcos Alonso is Dustin from Stranger Things.
No, I'm not having that. I thought you were going to say like a Disney prince. Oh, he's showing me it. Yeah, maybe a little bit there.
Yeah. I'll put that up on the Twitter feed for anyone who wants to.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll go down well.
Shout at me for that, yeah.
But people need to go on the Twitter feed and witness how your son is a psychic.
My son's a psychic. Well, his guest last Sunday, at the time we recorded, Burnley versus Everton. He put Burnley on. Well, he didn't put them on to win. What I do is I put 2 milk bottles in front of him, and whichever one he goes for, that's the team that's going to win. And he's got Burnley to beat Everton, right? And this morning, Manchester United versus Liverpool. He picked Man United.
Yeah.
Man United win 2-1. So Burnley won 2-1 as well. Maybe it's a 2-1 sort of thing.
So we'll see in the World Cup if we can keep it going.
Yeah, would you wanna?
Yeah, definitely.
Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. Pick Saudi Arabia.
Do you want Bebe watch?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Yeah.
So a couple of episodes ago, we said Bebe stated he wasn't exactly in love with football. He just did it because his friends did it at the orphanage he grew up at. Just to be involved. But since then, Bebe's done an interview on why he loves football, so I've got a few quotes.
Is he bipolar?
I've got a few quotes on
on
Bebe's favourite bits of football, if you like.
Favourite bits of football?
He was a Chelsea fan as a kid. Drogba was his idol.
Drogba was his idol?
Yeah.
He played for Man United when Chelsea had Drogba.
I know. It's maybe why he played so bad. His most remembered moment is when he scored against Bursaspor, playing for United, when he scored the third goal with his right foot. He says very specifically it was his right foot. He said a memory he'll remember forever.
Is it actually?
He said
it wouldn't surprise me if it were a header.
His favourite goal is Ronaldo versus Portsmouth.
Yeah, it's probably around the same time he started watching fucking football, isn't it?
Yeah. Then probably thought, I might play for Man United.
I can do that.
He wants to play at Wembley someday, that's his dream.
Not going to happen.
And he said Sir Alex taught him a lot of things and he loves playing and it makes him feel really good. So maybe he does love football after all. Did you see the screamer that we tweeted out from Bebe? Yeah, you missed that.
No, I've blocked the word Bebe on my Twitter account. On my personal
screamer on his second Rayo Vallecano debut. Yeah. Speaking of his time now at Rayo, it's not because of him that he isn't playing. It's because they're playing a narrow 3-1-2 at the moment, which Bebe don't really fit into as a natural winger.
Say that again.
3-1-2. So 3 centre mids, playmaker, and so
he could play up front or behind the forwards.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen as a striker, is he, in this team?
I don't think he's really seen as a footballer.
When they want to change it, they know they've got Bebe there. When they need a bit of width, Bebe comes on, and I think it's working quite well. They're on a good streak. Yeah, so he'll be back in La Liga next time.
So he scored 1 goal.
It's an absolute worlder. He doesn't need to score.
He's been there since.
It's about 35 yards out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Better than the Manu Matic's against Crystal Palace?
I'd say it probably is.
Fuck. Who were they playing?
Don't matter. Could have had 3 goalkeepers in that net. That would have stopped it.
They could have had 1 goalkeeper that had any footballing experience. Who were it against? Osasuna B.
I can't remember. Let's go on to the FFB Twitter and find out.
Okay.
That's at FFB. Yeah.
Podcast. Jesus.
FFB Podcast.
Whilst you're searching for that, I've got a top 5 list for you.
Go on then.
It's wrestling themed. Top 5 times JBL was a cunt.
So who's JBL?
JBL and Bradshaw. He just goes around beating people.
So John Bradshaw Layfield.
Yeah, so professional wrestler. One Night Stand 2005. Blue Meanie, do you remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of the Blue World Order parody in ECW. Right.
Yeah.
So Blue Meanie had been chatting shit about him on the internet in the weeks leading up to the pay-per-view. So of course when you chat shit you get banged, and JBL battered him for real in the ring in like a 30-man brawl sort of thing. Number 2, trying to wash Edge's naked ass in a shower.
Right.
He's also done this with Paul London as well. I don't know why he does it. Tries to wash people's asses with like some soap. Try to touch people up in the shower. It's forced a number of people to quit. Most notably last year, Mauro Ranallo.
Who?
UFC commentator, MMA commentator. Where?
Say it again.
Mauro Ranallo. It's called Mauro.
Isn't that Pogba's agent?
No, that's Mino Raiola. Apparently JBL bashed him about his bipolar disorder.
Alright, no, I don't know what that is, but...
And then Baz Rutten took to Twitter to call JBL an arse.
Go on, Baz.
Yeah, so there you go.
Kevin James is the best mate, Baz Rutten.
Do you remember Justin Roberts? The ring announcer.
Yes.
SmackDown.
Yeah,
he stole his passport in London.
Wow.
So then he had to go to American Embassy and get a new
real
one.
life stuff.
It's real, yeah.
I thought you meant it was just going to be...
No,
he
not
pretended to go to the border and kick out Mexicans, but you could see him doing that in real life anyway.
Yeah, you actually could. And then finally, just straight up bullying. Every day of Rene, you remember Rene Dupree?
Yeah.
Every day of his career, JBL would call him a French faggot.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
the start line.
Is
that number one?
It's on a list of 5 and on number 5.
Can't rank them because they're all just that bad.
Chris Masters, that big ridey guy, he slimmed down after coming off painkillers. So JBL told him he looked like he'd come out of a concentration camp.
Nice.
Yeah. He also instructed the Hardy Boys to drink drive, and when they didn't, they stole the bags.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And constant harassing of the locker room from the Miz, who used to get him to change outside the locker room, and Muhammad Hassan, and ECW commentator Joey Styles, who knocked him out in a tour of Iraq in 2008.
Joey.
And apparently, I only heard this a few days ago after I was constructing this list. JBL started slapping Steve Blackman's ass when he was drunk, so Blackman just turned around and started popping him with jabs left, right and centre. So two little...
JBL, special type of twat, really.
Special type of cunt, yeah.
Do you want to watch this Bebe go?
Go on then.
It's only a gif, but...
It's only a gift, dear. Now, right,
come on.
so...
It's not a deflection before you start.
No, there's no deflection. Look at him, he looks like he hates football in that clip. So he picks the ball up off an orange-shirted man and then just pings it in from 30 yards straight to top corner.
Can't really argue.
Why didn't he do that? Yeah, I see what you mean about 3 goalkeepers. I'd say about 2.5 goalkeepers. But why didn't he do that normally?
I don't know, man. I think
that's a good strike.
Issue.
Well, it's a little...
He just needs to play some games.
Did you retweet that on your own Twitter account?
No, I did it on FFB.
Oh, did you? Right, okay. I've got some pronunciations for you.
Go on.
I think these are both Belgian teams. I've got a bit on Tim as well, because he's still AWOL. So, that one.
Open.
Open.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Where Open from?
Open are from Belgium, as are these.
We've done this one before.
No, this were on the Ram days.
Was it?
Yeah.
Zulte Waregem.
Zulte Waregem.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been spending a lot of time with Gary Neville.
He's got to be confident, I think.
Yeah. He had a day out with Gary Neville in Seville.
Nice.
And, Gary just wouldn't shut up talking about football tactics, apparently. Talking about Marcus Rashford's position.
You would get tired of that at some point.
Yeah, it's just like, stop it, Gary. Trying to have a paella.
Yeah.
Is that like that pronunciation?
To Seville, or?
Oranges then.
Yeah. Trying to pick some oranges here.
Pick some oranges in a vineyard. You don't pick oranges in vineyards, do you?
Orangery, I think.
Orangery?
I think so.
That pissed, I think.
I genuinely think that's what it's called.
Right, okay.
I'm pretty confident this as well could be green lighted.
Yeah. Well, you told me the title in the week.
Yeah, you got to
Knock Off Nigel.
Knock Off Nigel is the title of this.
Right.
The last film we did, Nato Potato, the last film I did, it was more comedic. This could be Oscar bait, arguably.
Is it a Nigel Farage biopic?
Yeah, in a way. It's more what could be. So, due to a clerical error, I can't speak, I'm that nervous to get it out. Due to a clerical error, Nigel Farage is struck off a national register and is forced to relocate to Bulgaria. He takes up a new identity as Nikolai Furikov and starts a business trying to recreate Green King IPA for the Bulgarian market. So that's his favourite beer. And he does this by making a microbrewery called Dimitar's based on Berbatov, the only Bulgarian that he knows. So after this fails, he falls on hard times and ends up in a poor area doing bits of DIY. So this is where things are looking up for Nigel. He's had a failure, but he's doing well, helping out the little people.
It's a bit like The Lesson, this film. It's in that film.
After a while, somebody recognises him, and they recognise him from a Channel 4 documentary he did 10 years ago, slagging them all off and saying how poor they were and that they were going to invade England. So because he did that for racist propaganda, the village alert the local gang lord, and he's sold into the world of slavery. And that's the end, really. Kind of just the grim ending of him.
You've done like a full synopsis.
Bummed or something. So
bummed.
Nigel, he's played by Steve Coogan.
That's solid.
Yeah, local gang lord. Can't speak. Local gang lord is played by Stilian Petrov.
You've got a lot. Both your pictures have been very political, haven't they?
Directed by Richard Ayoade.
Richard Ayoade?
Yeah.
And not be Armando Iannucci?
No, because it's not funny.
Not funny?
It's bleak.
Okay.
Dostoevsky in themes, so
Dostoevsky
got
meets The Lesson.
That. So a cross between Les Mis and Daniel Blake, I think.
Daniel Blake?
Yeah.
The Lesson. Have you seen the Bulgarian film The Lesson? That's
no,
quite
I haven't
good.
seen that.
I only say it's 'cause it's Bulgarian, but yeah, get yourself down to watch that. That's not my film review.
So would you finance that?
Yeah, I like the his comeuppance.
Yeah,
he's got
a comeuppance at that.
Do you know it's Nigel Farage?
Yeah.
Right, so from the off you're not rooting for him.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Is his wife Bulgarian?
She's German, is she?
German, right, so she's an immigrant.
I don't know what happens to the wife. I think she just gets to stay in England.
I think she just thinks, fuck off, Nige. Sick here where you're fucking talking about immigrants.
Yeah,
Can't we just have a sit down, mate?
Dimitar Berbatov is the only Bulgarian that I know, so I think that's quite believable. If you asked him to name 5 Bulgarians...
Can you name 5 Bulgarians that aren't
Well,
footballers?
no, but I'm not, claiming that they're all going to
MEP
come here and ruin everything.
I do know... I've never personally met a Bulgarian.
I'm not sure if I have.
Hristo Stoichkov, Stilian Petrov, Martin Petrov,
Yeah.
Berbatov.
Just say Petrov a few times.
Yeah, Petrovska. No, that's only
So yeah, knock off Nigel. Probably the film sounds a bit too comedic for the tone of the film, maybe.
Maybe, but I still think Coogan's there, so Coogan and Ayoade, that'd be quite good. I mean, you could still be comedic touches like The Martian, for instance. Getting The Martian and Get Out nominated for comedy films at the Golden Globes, so
Is that your segue into the Oscars?
That's my little wee segue there. Fuck the Golden Globes and the Oscars. Guillermo del Toro and Shape of Water won.
Yeah.
Best director in film.
I have no interest in seeing that film.
Have you not?
Not really.
Fish sex.
Yeah, I don't need to see some reptilian get wanked off.
I think it's more for his career, although I like Sally Hawkins. I like Del Toro, really. Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, well, no,
he's
a good director and he's got style, and I'm glad he's won an Oscar.
Yeah,
but I'm not happy about that film.
I like Hellboy.
Hellboy's good.
Hellboy 2, the Golden
Hellboy 2's good.
Other films to do that this decade win director and film in the same year. The Artist.
What's this, sorry?
Films that have won Best Film and then the director's won Best Director.
Right.
Where would you rank Shape of Water in this top 5, right? The Artist, King's Speech, Hurt Locker and Birdman.
I've seen 2 of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
The only one I haven't seen is Hurt Locker, and I thought Avatar got robbed at the time for it, but then again...
You were a kid.
Yeah.
You were stupid.
I was blinded by the 3D.
Did that win Best Picture, Avatar?
No.
Oh, you're saying, yeah, it did.
Hurt Locker won Best Picture, yeah. I'm really glad Jordan Peele won Best Original Screenplay. Yeah. Although I think Get Out should have probably won something a bit higher.
That seems to be picking up lots of momentum. Because I thought a couple of weeks ago it'd be 3 billboards.
Yeah.
But some people said, no, it's too edgy sort of thing. And then people said within the date of the Oscars pretty much going into it, Get Out. They felt like Get Out was going to do it. I think
it's too out there for the Academy. Yeah. Because they're just like... Anything
they
that's
always
down
make
the middle.
A safe choice,
yeah,
I guess.
Like Lady Bird would have been the safe choice. He didn't have any fish sex.
Oh, some guy on Twitter said Lady Bird the best film to not win Best Picture. I'm like, come on.
Fuck off. No, what about...
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. Pulp Fiction.
There's loads. Goodfellas.
Any Stanley Kubrick film.
Yeah, exactly.
Any David Lynch film.
Just some hipster
Apart from
for his little hipster film, I guess. So
yeah, Eraserhead.
Oh god.
Yeah. I just think it's a bit of a just wanking themselves off.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't like.
Sam
I don't watch
one.
it.
I think
I like Sam Rockwell
because I like him very much as an actor.
Frances McDormand.
Yeah.
Glad they won. Daniel Kaluuya overlooked there.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman. Well, I think Gary Oldman were always going to win it though.
Again, though, Gary Oldman, I think that
for his career
is for career, not for a film.
Batman.
What about Batman?
He was in Batman.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant Tim Burton Batman then for a second.
Tim Burton Batman?
Yeah.
Fuck. What, there's the best film never to win the Best Picture Oscar?
I just thought you were saying Gary Oldman was in it.
How about Batman and Robin, the best? We were mentioning Batman and Robin later on as well.
Best of the worst.
You didn't know that, did you? I've got an Oscar stat for you before I review a film. Only one man called Oscar has won an Oscar.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Oscar Hammerstein.
I wouldn't have got that.
He won the Best Song award in 1942 and 1946.
Oh, like Rodgers and Hammerstein. Is he the Hammerstein?
I don't know. Interstellar. Do I fuck the research, man? Interstellar.
What's Interstellar?
That's my film review.
Alright. Tell me about this and why people should watch it.
Why people should watch it. First of all, tomato meter.
Is that a barometer of a film?
Oh no, I've like thrown it in there just to see how wrong critics are. I don't do the audience, I do the critics.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to let me try guess, because it was quite divisive.
Fucking divisive, yeah.
65 fresh.
Plus 71% fresh. We went to see this in the IMAX back in the day, didn't we? I'm so glad we went to see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
I think this is a bold statement, but I think it's the most underrated film of the 21st century.
Wow, that is a bold statement.
I think it's it's too smart for people.
Too smart?
Yeah. There's a bit where it's like talking about wormholes as they're flying towards it. I think that's the only dumbing down that they do, really. There is.
I think that's the criticism of Nolan that I've seen for a few of his films. That was a lot of exposition.
But I mean, they're flying to
whereas if you compare
Interstellar,
that explains quite a lot, to 2001, which doesn't explain has like
anything.
3 pages of dialogue in the whole film, and you still get a vibe of what's going on. But I suppose Interstellar it's unfair to compare.
I think it's the times, though, isn't it? It's the times where the age of exposition.
Nobody would have financed that 2001 script.
Now, fucking no chance. Have you read it? The script?
No.
Fucking. Well, it's not hard work. It's just it looks very.
It's just the
different
fact that
scripts.
No one's explaining anything. They'd say, look.
Well, I think there needs to be explanations in this, because 2001's more. I'm gonna say emotional, but Interstellar's theme is love, really, isn't it? But
yeah,
they do have to do some explanations about how they get from Saturn to another random galaxy.
Yeah.
There still has to be that jump. Jonathan Nolan wrote the script. He went to college to do a science course, to do the physics of it. It then sort of comes off on the script, because there is, like you say, a few like proper ham-fisted explanations, like the wormhole where the guy's poking a pencil through the folded paper, and it's like
you see that in loads of science fiction stuff.
I don't like that, but you sort of like go, I'll give you that one. I think you're allowed a couple of them.
But like you say, that's for the general audience, isn't it? So you need those bits.
It made 675 million off a 165 million budget, and bits of trivia for you. Christopher Nolan grew 500 acres of corn, for the farm, for around the farm, and sold them on, making a profit. There you go. Did you know originally, Jonathan Nolan's always been attached to the script. Steven Spielberg was originally intended to direct that. I'm glad he hasn't. I'm glad he didn't do it. I'm glad it was Christopher Nolan. So his brother just went, Chris, yo, I got a screenplay for you. And then they went on to make millions. He took 20% of the script, of the takings. Christopher Nolan. Kip Thorne, apparently.
Yeah, that's the name he's like the wormhole king, isn't he?
Yeah, scientific advice. The wormhole king, yeah, that's his job title. There is a robot called Kip in the film.
Oh yeah, never made the connection there.
Apparently he had to talk Christopher Nolan out of the idea that there's going to be a scene where they travel quicker than light.
Right.
So he spent a couple of weeks going batshit mental on him, and then apparently they didn't have. I think it's true to the science, which is what I like. Which is gravity sort of wasn't, because they're like flying around and shit, and I didn't really get on board with gravity as much as Interstellar, really.
Right.
Apparently there was only one part of creative license that Kip Thorne allowed Christopher Nolan. That was the ice clouds on the Matt Damon planet. Spoilers.
Matt Damon planet.
The Matt Damon planet. Nice bit of fuck trivia. It's the first time since Insomnia that the word fuck has been said in a Christopher Nolan film.
Really?
I think it's the perfect use of it as well. Because Matthew McConaughey is calling Matt Damon a fucking coward on the planet. I think you're allowed one in the 12A, aren't you?
Yeah.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Do you want to know Brit's review of it before I do a retrospective? Brit's review. A bit too long, a good film, but could have cut out half an hour easily. And then said, "Shout, don't let me leave, Murph." She said, Memento is his best film, but people probably think Dark Knight is. So what do you think Christopher Nolan's best film is?
Well, I don't even think The Dark Knight is the best of the Batman trilogy to start with.
Yeah.
But I think his best film's probably... Oh, man, it's hard,
Inception.
Isn't it? Best or my favourite?
Best, well, do both. Best and your favourite. See, my
favourite is it probably is Inception for both.
Really?
But I want to give some love to Prestige, because
that sort of goes under the radar.
Yeah.
The amazing thing about The Prestige is 1 year after Batman Begins and 2 years before Dark Knight. How we managed to do The Prestige in between is
true.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it kind of just threw it out. It came out at the same time as Zodiac, or not.
Is there
There were another Illusionist or something with Edward Norton, and it was proper like, alright, 2 fucking magic films at once.
Yeah, it's enough. And it's like
Prestige,
The Magicians as well with Howard Webb, not Howard Webb. Mitchell and Webb.
Who's Howard?
Howard Webb is a football referee.
Yeah.
So Christopher Nolan directed. Following.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's good.
Good by all accounts.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the only one, apart from Dunkirk, which I had a chance to see yet. Memento.
Yeah.
Fucking class film. I think that brought him to the world's attention, really. Maybe.
I think so, yeah. You need to do a few and then
it's a
you build yourself up, don't you?
I think it's got similar... I'm going to review Irreversible as well, which is a French film, 2002. The sort of the same storytelling techniques where Irreversible's told backwards as well.
Yeah. Well, they say that it does copy some stuff, because Inception's based on a Japanese graphic novel, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The concept, at least. I don't know how much it's different, if it is at all different.
Insomnia, 2002.
Yeah, good.
Strong film. Even though I don't think he has any weak films.
No, I don't think he does.
I think that's probably... I don't know what his weakest, but because it's a good film, it's just not one of my favourites. Because all of his others are so good.
What do you think should do next? A lot of people always say to do James Bond.
No, he's too good for fucking James Bond.
Come on, man, that's harsh on the recent Bond films.
Sam Mendes.
They've been good.
Mendes. What's Sam Mendes done apart from Bond?
American Beauty.
Yeah, fair enough.
Them Bond films are good.
Starring Redacted.
What?
Kevin Spacey.
Oh god, yeah.
Written out of Hollywood.
Yeah, American Beauty, yeah.
It's solid film. Batman Begins.
Yeah, better than The Dark Knight for me.
Yeah, Mike Commode says that, doesn't he, as well? Batman Begins, Prestige.
Like I say, I think people need to watch that.
Yeah,
It's a really, really good film.
I do think it goes under the radar. I watched it a couple of months back as well.
And I guess it does have a bit of a trademark for twists now. Because there's twists in that.
See, I don't think Inception has a twist. Everyone says it has a fucking twist.
It's not a twist, but it's ambiguity, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
It's real life, though. It's real life.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you hear the thing all over. Or whatever.
Yeah, so it's real.
No, but there is a contradiction in there. It's been a while since I've watched it, but there is a contradiction regarding...
that's my opinion anyway. Dark Knight, I think it's up there with the best superhero films of all time.
Yeah.
With Unbreakable.
The thing with The Dark Knight and his Batman films is that they're just realistic for comic. Like, I like Batman Forever because that's like you're watching a comic book. It's with a style of it. His style of Batman is grey and black, which is good because it was refreshing at the time.
Horrifically tried to be replicated by Zack Snyder.
Yeah, well, I don't mind Batman vs Superman.
I think it's
I think that's got more of a comic book vibe than Nolan's.
And then you go full comic book with fucking Joel Schumacher, don't you, and Tim Burton.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch Batman vs.
I disagree with that being a good superhero film. I think it's a really good action film, but it's not a good... I don't think. But
then Unbreakable, would you say that's a superhero film?
Yeah.
It's about as superhero-y as
superpowers.
Dark Knight. Yeah, there's a subject matter.
More than there is in the Dark Knight.
See, I can't stand
because
superhero
Dark
films.
Knight only has the Joker, who ain't got any powers. Batman, who don't have any powers. A little bit of Scarecrow.
Who does he have powers?
He's in at the beginning, isn't he?
Yeah, he jumps off it. Yeah. I can't stand superhero films. Anyone goes to me, "Oh, do you want to watch Thor Ragnarok?" And it's
no, I'm not asked about Marvel anymore.
Fuck off with your Thor Ragnarok.
I liked old school Marvel, mate.
Yeah, Spider-Man 1, 2 and 3. Not 3.
But like Spawn, did you ever watch that?
No.
That's Marvel, isn't it?
I don't know.
And the first couple of Spider-Man films
saturated the market.
And the new Venom film might be alright with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
If they're brave enough to do it,
they
like, dark enough.
Hopefully, I'd say the only Marvel film.
Won't.
The only Marvel film I've seen recently, in like the past 5 years, and I've liked is Deadpool.
Not seen that.
No.
The Avengers.
But then again, it's a departure from what they usually do. So
I've seen the first Avengers. That's like fucking ages ago now, isn't it? And I thought that were alright, but it's got the same issue that all Marvel films has. The baddies are a bit threatening, like the villains.
Well, how can they be threatening when they've built up an entire 15-year timeline for what films are going to release? Also, obviously, all these characters are going to survive. So what's the point in even fucking watching them?
Yeah.
But people just go. I don't understand why people go and watch them.
Captain America 2 were alright. I think it were 2. I don't know. Like, you just lose track to churn them out.
How many are 4 on now? Is it 4-3?
I don't know. 4 maybe, yeah.
4-4. Nice football game, that one. I'd kill them to just put the title 4-4 just to fuck people around. Try to say.
Yeah. There's going to be a Deadpool 2 in there. It's just sequels and sequels.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I've heard that's...
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is good, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
I've not seen 2 yet, that came out, and I've not seen
That is correct, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool. But those are 2 films that are completely different to Iron Man. Another fucking Iron Man film that, like, I've not seen them before.
Yeah, there's only so much of Tony Stark making bang average.
All the people in it are like... Jeremy Renner's alright.
Yeah.
And then...
yeah.
All the people are decent.
Your obsession.
And it's like...
Scarlett Johansson, when she's getting her own film. Black Widow film. You'd watch that one, wouldn't you?
No, I like all the people in them, but it's just like I fucking... Samuel L. Jackson's had his balls cut off as... What's his name? Nick Fury.
Yeah, he's like... This is the thing, he's an interesting character, but he's never gets a time.
No.
So...
Exactly.
And I liked the Edward Norton Hulk, that were alright. And then he got sacked off before...
The Edward Norton Hulk?
Yeah. With him and Tim Roth, it was good.
Right.
Before this whole Avengers universe was created, just before it.
I don't see it. It's on ITV2 every fucking day.
Yeah, it's on ITV2 quite a lot.
Right.
They sacked the Yang Lee.
Marvel's probably... Yeah, Marvel's driven me into the ground, so do you want to go on to some bollocks? I don't know, can't talk about films anymore.
What bollocks have you got?
Chocolate World Cup.
Yeah, Chocolate Bar World Cup. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I haven't got any with me, but 8 qualifiers so far.
Yeah.
The World Cup is starting a couple of days after the FIFA World Cup. So note that down in your fucking calendars.
Yeah.
I think it's the 19th of March the episode will be released for the group stages. 8 qualifiers. Your end you've got Starbar, Dairy Milk Caramel,
Boom.
Whisper Gold,
Boom.
Mars.
Boom.
My end Kinder, Boost, Double Decker, Kit Kat Chunky Peanut Butter.
Solid, this, innit?
Yeah, and then
good.
Playoffs Toffee Crisp and Lion Bar.
You God, yeah.
Yeah, so I think judging by what episodes get released and what time, I think only one. I think it's either 1 or 2 of the teams in the playoff group will go through, so we'll have to debate them
Right.
as well. I'll go first then. My first one is Kinder Bueno.
This is strong.
Kinder Bueno.
Tell me about it.
Kinder Bueno. Oh, it's lathering of chocolate. Is it like treble chocolate? You got your milk.
It's your bar,
You got milk. I don't know what it is inside, but it's fucking gorgeous. I don't know what it is. It could be like Tears of African Children, but it still tastes nice.
Tears of a God.
Dark chocolate, milk chocolate. You got your little crisp, thin, crispy little segments, and then it's just I forget about any troubles I have. And as soon as I bite into the gooey centre,
Yeah, I want one now. To be fair.
Kinder Bueno Whites also solid. You got the little balls
yeah.
on them, haven't you, as well? They taste nice. Them balls.
Yeah. So my contender, Lion Bar Peanut.
Fucking Lion Bars, man.
So going big, hefty.
Did you put this in the fridge, do you?
Hefty and cumbersome, made even more cumbersome when you add the peanuts.
And the fridge.
Temperature is important, I've written down. So yeah, you need to get this to at least room temperature, otherwise you're probably going to break a few teeth, to be honest. Definitely needs a brew as well to deal with that heftiness, break it down in your mouth.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 though.
9 out of 10. Tea factor. I think they need it a bit above fucking room temperature. I think if we let Lion Peanut in, we have to let Lion in.
Really?
Yeah. Lion Peanut. If you're going to have Lion Peanut versus Lion, the Lion Derby.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Because there's a case that it shouldn't have peanuts in.
No, it shouldn't, because it's stupid. And Lion Bars are better than Lion Peanuts by a mile.
Do you reckon?
So I think...
this is against Bueno though, innit, today? And
yeah.
For me, I think I might have to concede because Kinder Buenos are up there with the best, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the first thing I go for. Kinder's, as a company, are fucking doing some nice shit at the moment.
Shout out to Kinder.
Shout out to Kinder.
Give us free stuff.
We're down Tesco.
That could be another
sponsorship.
Patreon thing. A trip to the Kinder factory.
Where is it? Germany?
Yeah, we think so.
Probably.
We discussed this on an episode before.
Have we?
I was listening to it back on a Josh Peck episode.
Yeah,
where Peck. You say...
I don't listen to those two episodes.
It's German because of kindergarten.
Kindergarten, yeah. Well, it's Kinder and Lindt. We could swing round and do the Lindt factory in Switzerland.
Yeah, sounds good, yeah. We haven't got Lindt through yet. I tried to put Lindt Bar forward, didn't I? Or is that next?
You've ruined it, man. You've ruined it. Oh, I've got... Kinder, I got a 4-pack of Kit Kat Chunky White.
Oh,
for £1.50. I've had 2 today.
I've not had the white Kit Kat Chunky.
They're unbelievable.
I think that sounds a bit sickly, to be honest, because you get quite a lot of
it's
chocolate.
There's less chocolate on it.
Right.
A tiny bit less. It's not less so you can't taste it, but
yeah.
it's the perfect amount. It's like the antithesis of Dream Bar.
This is, B&M. They're good for all the bars.
Yeah.
The different ones that you don't get in the usual shop.
Hit us up, B&M Dragons. Fucking choco.
So yeah, I think is that Kinder Bueno qualified for Chocolate Bar World Cup.
Happy children all around the world. That's what it means, isn't it?
I thought Bueno was good.
Good children.
Good children.
Children good. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Some good children.
Because I just fucking hell. I just don't think we can let Lion Peanut Bar with Lion sitting on the touchline.
You're not happy with that? You're not comfortable with that?
No, because Lion Peanut... We could put Lion Peanut in the playoffs if you like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We can consider it, can't we, when that comes around? When we need some playoffs.
I'll tell you what, I'll type it in now. Lion Peanut. Lionel Peanut, centre forward for Argentina. Kinder Bueno. We've got 9 qualifiers. It's shaping up to be a fucking amazing World Cup.
Amazing. Like I say, better than the actual World Cup, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll be as entertained. Baby songs.
Yeah.
I'll give you a baby song before Brexit.
Nice. And then I'm ready to round it up with a conspiracy.
What's your conspiracy?
I'll tell you when we get to it.
I'm looking forward to this anyway, right. My baby song this week is another wrestling theme song, which I'm sure you'll be happy to hear. I'm not going to give you any clues because I think you'll get it.
Yeah.
Would you like me shouting in the background? Right, you got it on the tip.
Sing it in my head.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, yeah, this is what it should have sounded like. Texas Rattlesnake.
Hit us up.
There you go, man.
316.
AJ316 says I just guessed your baby song correct. So there we go.
Actually 1626, but...
You what? Oh, you fucking time.
Go on.
It's 1627 now. Brexit, I've got three I'll tell you what, I'll start with the controversial ones. Well, let's start with the controversial one. Kate McCann.
Probably Brexit.
Really?
Yeah.
But then she won't be able to go to Portugal.
I think she just wants it all behind her though, and she'll move on. That's a bit taboo, isn't it? Like,
get out from under the radar of the police. Michael Barrymore.
In.
And then finally...
Remain. How is it in?
Chuckle. Paul Chuckle.
Remain.
To me, to you. I've got 3 more next week, but...
Well, right or wrong?
I think you were... I'll give you 2 out of 3. Barrymore and Chuckle. I think they'd have all voted Remain.
Yeah?
Because although Kate McCann, she's got enough money to just leave, hasn't she now?
I've no idea. You're a bit obsessed with the McCanns, to be honest.
I'm not. Shall we quickly get away from the subject and you can review my quick dish of the week?
Oh, go on then, yeah.
Quick dish. This isn't mine personally, but I found it online on Facebook. It is. It's called the MK Cheese Beans.
Right.
Or as someone said, beans on toast.
MK like Milton Keynes.
No, MK as in this is the guy's name. Beans on toast.
What am I looking at there? Some toast. Some beans on toast.
It's a toe. That's a
sausage, man.
That's a toe. Look, that's a nail.
What
that's
is
a
this?
toe.
Where have you got that from?
Facebook, man. Right, so you've got, as you
Where's
can...
the fuck coming from?
They cut it off.
Right,
do you want to get... This is my methodology, right? You get that base. You've got enough buttered bread to feed the 5,000.
That's true on the picture, yeah.
Beans, we get grated mozzarella dumped in the middle of a dozen loaves of bread. You've got to make sure the bean to sauce ratio is shit.
Yeah.
About 15
That's
parts
true.
sauce, 1 part bean.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you've done all that, and because you believe in saucing the meat personally yourself, you got to have it fresh. You go to the woods, hack off some man or woman's big toe.
Sounds alright, apart from the toe.
And that's what the beans on toast is.
What is that picture?
You shallow fry.
I don't need it zoomed in. I'm still thinking it's a sausage.
You shallow fry the toe for 10-15 minutes and then just plop it anywhere in the beans without regard for presentation. But if you're going to have a sausage in, why would you only put a really small sausage and just one and then just leave it in? Surely you want...
Shit cheap beans. I don't know, but if I don't think it's a sausage, I know what to sleep tonight.
Do you want mushrooms? Fuck mushrooms. And then don't finish it off with barbecue sauce. Just walk away and never eat at their house ever again. If someone serves you that, that's fucking...
Yeah. I like beans on toast, though.
I like beans on
toast.
toast.
I could eat beans on toast for days.
Yes, with cheese.
Yeah, especially with cheese.
Conspiracy corner.
Yeah.
I said I made a mistake.
Did you?
It's like the Daily Mail comment section where they don't fucking...
Where you make an apology.
Yeah, make a public apology. The black bits in bananas aren't the offshoots of the Ebola virus.
Oh, right. Is that an urban myth?
Yeah, I know I made it up.
Is that a disclaimer?
I mean, it's a disclaimer.
I feel like you've got to tell people that.
Yeah, I'll put it as a cold open, maybe. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll hide it in far away in the episode. Oh, right. They're not actually...
Just leave it here dwindling at an hour in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually an offshoot of AIDS.
You can't say that, man.
Go on, conspiracy.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's more of a conspiracy or a line of thought, a theory. Basically, North Korea, as we know it, don't exist.
What, as politically or geographically?
North Korea and Kim Jong-un, is it Un at the moment?
It is.
It's all a myth to distract us from the travesties that currently occur in the West and to provide an enemy for the West to unite against. Trump used it to his advantage, and now magically they're not doing anything. So even if they were a real threat and they did have nuclear missiles, at the end of the day, why are they so bad for having missiles when we've said before so many other countries have nuclear weapons anyway?
Iran.
For me,
us.
Yeah, so that's it really. I'm not going to say my rating yet until we've discussed it a little bit.
Right.
It's basically a big propaganda machine.
Right. They are.
Don't look over here at all this shit.
I get what you mean.
Inequality in the West. Look over there at this mad fat.
They do this.
Korean.
They take it to a smaller scale. They do it. In Britain, they do it all the fucking time.
Exactly.
All the time. Well, it's not even. It's so blatant with media in the UK anyway. With all the Corbyn is a spy shit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get into politics. So. But anyway, North Korea. I don't know if it'd wash with South Koreans who... I don't know, maybe there's stories. There's long lost Korean brothers when they managed to escape from the North and go back to the South to be reunited. But you see loads of pictures on trains and shit with big brothers waving at each other.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See,
I think it's... No, because it's not falsifiable. Because we've not been there, have we?
Exactly.
Panorama... Right, so there's another theory that they could all just be putting on a show to say they're happy, which they are doing. I think that's probably the clearest way to go about it. I don't think they're a decoy for what's going on. I think Russia's the decoy for all the shit that's going on in America. Because I mean,
this theory's been
it just seems to keep creeping back up
lately because apparently Kim has reached out to Donald and wants to meet up. But to me that just seems strange as well. That seems
Kim
more worrying.
Donald.
I don't need them united. We just need,
Yeah, how terrifying is that?
Yeah.
An orange little fucker and then just...
Because we just have to follow America into everything, it seems. Shout out to our American listeners.
Yeah, shout out to our fucking 60% American listeners who are all gone now.
Yeah, that's pretty much...
And I know you're listening in Ashburn, Georgia.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd give it a 6 out of 10 just because it'd be so hard to pull off. But what we see is a very small picture anyway, so maybe it wouldn't be that hard to pull off. Maybe I'm going to change that because we see the marches and stuff, but that's only a few thousand people and it's only an empty missile shell.
What about the cannibalism?
Alleged
Cannibalism.
It's all alleged, isn't it?
Well, isn't everything that you don't see in person alleged? And that's the point.
Exactly.
It goes so far, like the simulation theory.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I think North Korea genuinely just didn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah,
you just think it's a unified Korea. But then, to put it into sport context, why would they...
America themselves could create North Korea in a film studio everything
We're
about
going back to episode 1 with the fucking moon landings, aren't we?
No, I'm just saying you could do that. You could make a mini North Korea
MGM
and employ someone who looked like Kim Jong.
He's probably got several.
They keep breeding them, don't they? So
I think they've got several lookalikes, like Saddam Hussein had back in the day. There's mandated haircuts, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's weak. Well, then again, you can't argue against it, because if
We've
you come
always
up with
needed an enemy.
Do we?
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
For some reason we do, because
It's
we
not
always
a film.
have. We've always had one. I don't think we need one, but we have always had one.
How about world peace?
And I always think it is because it distracts from government's failings.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you look at Churchill, I mean, I know it's massively controversial to say anything bad about him, but a lot of people, he was very unpopular, but the World War II obviously stopped the Nazis. Brilliant, good job.
Well, if
but
something
that aside,
good,
that saved his career and it's made him a legend.
Yeah. If something good happens on your watch, then you're never going to be. I say something good.
Something good like bad. Arguably, Tony Blair, a brilliant prime minister, if it wasn't for going into Iraq.
But you're defined by your shit like that you do. You can't just be defined.
Arguably, a lot of Americans would say Bush did a good job doing that, because a lot of them are stupid.
Well,
and think
it's a big fucking
that part of the world is just all evil, bomb it to all hell. But wherever it's
to talk,
not
to talk politically. He's a massive fucking blemish on Tony Blair's legacy.
Yeah, it's a shame, because he's a good lad. Apart from that,
good lad.
I think so.
Good lad, old Tone. No, I think they're all, with the very few exceptions, I think they're all. So I just don't pay attention politically anymore.
It's tiresome, isn't it? Like,
it's so frustrating, and you can never win, and it's just.
I kind of liked Theresa May this week, to be fair. Because people were slagging her off because she did an interview with ITV, and they said to her, "How are you going to celebrate a National Women's Day with your girlfriends? What would you do? Like, what would your dream night in with your boys, with your girls be?" And she was like, "Well, to be honest, I'm going to spend it National Women's Day campaigning against domestic violence and trying to work on that as an issue." I thought that's fair enough. Like, and then people giving a shit, like saying, "No, you should just say you'd go to the Yates' with girls." Well, she ain't just going to say that. It's shit. You get shit either way. She'd get shit if she were jovial about the question, and she got shit because she was serious about it.
She's robotic as fuck. But
she's terrible. She shouldn't be a prime minister.
But most politicians are robotic. That's why you can't trust them.
Yeah,
I know, but that's a very blanket.
Or a spy if you.
If you want to go to Czechoslovakia, because we're still in 1980s. It's now called the Czech Republic.
Jeremy Corbyn as a spy. That sounds like one of our film
stupid
pitches,
little pitch.
Right?
Fucking is, isn't it? Fucking Mary Black as actually a man campaigning for equal rights. But it's that stupid. Mary Black, obviously, probably one of the only real politicians.
Yeah, she is
in Westminster.
Good. Yeah.
But it's that ludicrous.
Is that ludicrous that she is?
No, that it's like on the same level. That she's a man masquerading as a woman for equal rights. Jeremy Corbyn as a spy. Which one's crazier?
I guess I see what you mean.
And which one would be normalised by the Daily Mail?
Yeah, like people say as well that they want a politician to be like a politician, not to be like an old person. That's quite like what I think a lot of people base their voting on.
You can't win. Well, that's hence Donald Trump.
You want a good combination of both. That's like ideal situation.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And then he started dropping bombs on kids.
Well, yeah.
Shall we? I hate this more than the Madeleine
Sorry,
talk.
This got too political. But North Korea's made up. Let's end that there.
Cheers, lads. Trivia.
Yeah, go on then.
Champions League. We're in the midst of the second legs this week. The last of the second legs. Man United playing Sevilla. Chelsea playing Barcelona. In English terms of England. Mm-hmm. Name me the 4 times. What the fuck, man? About you? How many times have 4 teams from the? How many times have 4 teams from the same country made the round of 16 in the Champions League?
How many times have 4 teams
from the same country Made the round of 16. Or the last 16.
How many times?
Champions League era.
7.
4.
Well,
4.
so England twice now. Is that right? Or is it just counting the country?
This is before this season.
Right. So how many times have any country done it?
Yeah, so name the countries to begin with. There's
England.
3 countries. England twice. Spain.
So there's one left.
1 left. You got a choice between 2 really here. Or 3.
Italy.
Yeah.
Boom.
2002, 2003. Spain had Barcelona, Valencia, Real Madrid and Deportivo.
Ah, yeah.
And in the same season Italy had Inter Milan, Roma, AC Milan, Juventus.
Nice.
And that season ended up being an all-Italian final. Juventus lost to Milan on penalties, I think.
Yeah, it was shit. Was that? No, it wasn't at Old Trafford, but
Yeah.
Warwick,
Yeah.
the 0-0.
The 0-0.
Yeah.
2007-8, England, United, Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea. Same again the season after.
Yeah.
08 final was all English.
Yeah.
United, Chelsea, penalties. There you
John
go.
Terry, crybaby.
I'll end it there.
Yeah.